What's up? What's up? What's going on, traders? Welcome back to the Trading Nut live stream. So today, myself, Rodrigo, I'm one of the performance coaches over at Citi. I'm going to be joined shortly by Diego, my business partner, who we are going to break down the charts today. We've got some big news coming up in the next few hours. We had the Bank of Japan earlier on today. So, and we've got the ECB coming up, in about three hours or so. So, and then obviously it's led by the presser. So hopefully, I don't think we're going to be on for that long, but we're going to prep everyone to ensure that you guys are prepped up for the volatility that's coming. The last live stream was about 2 weeks ago, so now we're doing it bi-weekly. And so last time we were here, we took a short on the euro that ended up going around 10 out. So if you want to go check out that live stream, make sure you go ahead and do so. So whilst we wait for Diego, whilst we wait for everyone to start coming in, let me know in the chat if you can see me okay. What's up? What's up? We've got some BLT members. We got Connor. How you doing, Connor? Good morning, Mo B. Hey, what's up? What's up, Picha? Yeah, fantastic. You guys can see me and hear me okay. So just do bear with me today, guys. I'm currently dog sitting. A friend of mine has a puppy, very, very beautiful puppy that I'm looking after today. So I'm not at home, and there was this massive heat wave in the UK, so my laptop is busted. So I'm having to use my tablet. So if I have any connection issues, audio issues, do bear with me. I do apologize in advance, and I'll try to reconnect as quickly as possible. And so in the meantime, so far, I do believe the connection, the audio is okay. In the UK, it didn't even get that hot. It's just the buildings, the homes are not built for heat waves. It literally, we went up to about max. London was about 40. Essex went up to about 36, 38. it's not that much, especially for where I'm from. I'm from Colombia. So for me, you know, I love this type of weather, but the homes here are all built to be insulated. They're built for the winter. They're purpose built for the winter. So you got carpet. There's no AC. No one that I know has AC. Actually, there's one guy that has AC. So that's why it gets a little bit hot. My home office is built in a summer garden, and that is insulated, and so obviously it gets super hot. So yeah, anyways, enough about the weather. You guys are here to discuss the charts. So let's talk about what's been going on. Let's see where you guys are at. Let me just go ahead, and because usually I have multiple screens, so I'm going to be using my phone over here just to check a few things. So let's go ahead and check things out. So what I'll do is that we'll kick it off with the fundamentals, and then what we'll do is we'll head into the charts. By the time I finish the fundamentals, then we can obviously, Diego should be back to go through the charts. We've been having a smashing period this month at the BLT community. So I know you guys in the BLT community been getting some really good trades. You've been doing some back tests. You've been learning from your mistakes. You've been learning from your losing trades. So we got a question here. How much is your win rate set up? How to find the setup? Yeah, that's a good question. I guess with win rate, that's not the win rate for bank level traders is not a priority for us. In fact, what we look for is a high reward to risk. So we're looking for at least a 5R multiple. So you're risking, let's say, 1% to make 5%. You're risking 0.5% to make 2.5%, etc. So with that type of risk reward, you can still be profitable even with a 30% win rate. So what the BLT do, what the strategy does, and the process behind the strategy, it allows us to filter out a lot of the low probability trades. So with SMC, there are a lot of order blocks everywhere. There are imbalances. There are so many zones and levels that you can actually take a trade on. But what the BLT does, it just filters out specific points of interest where we look to take trades. So that increases our win rate. So win rate, I would say, when you're starting off, I would say it's about 40%. As you get better, it goes up to about 50, 60. And when you have a really good month, you can achieve 60 to 80% win rate, and you still have those 5R multiple trades. And this is what makes this strategy so powerful. Yeah, it is a crazy strategy. I mean, you gotta see it to believe it, honestly. You gotta see it to believe it, because I could be talking, nonsense right now, but we've come on live. We've proven that not only to our bank level traders on a daily basis, we're posting out 10R trades every single day, and trades that we actually take. But we've also gone live on this channel, on the CTI channel, and we put our reputations on the line, and we've taken live trades, and we've taken a few wins and a few losses. The losses, it happens. The wins, we're catching 10 hours live in front of everybody. So there's no hiding when you go live. There is no hiding. So just bear with me while I yeah, so definitely get yourself educated on the BLT. If you're struggling with your trading, or you haven't really hammered down on a specific edge, then yeah, the BLT, we've got the actual strategy itself. We can help you with your trading plan. The entire course is it goes through every single concept in detail. And the community, you've got traders that are putting out back tests every single day. We've got a winning channel, winning trade channel, losing trade channel. So watching other traders back test, studying them, and also their winning and losing trades, you will learn so much about what works, what doesn't work, and then you can fit it around your lifestyle, your type of trading. So the community is really where it's at. That's where you accelerate your development. Right, so let's go ahead and check out what's going on today. So the risk tone is a bit indecisive heading into today's so we're now in the middle of the European session. So yeah, but volatility is quite elevated, and safe havens are mostly pressured. So we should be seeing a little bit of pressure on the yen. We should be seeing a little bit of pressure on the dollar. In the FX complex, the market's focus remains on the euro. Of course, we've got the ECB coming up, and there's reports of the Nord Stream 1 pipeline was once again operational and running, but only at just a 30% capacity. So obviously those who are trading natural gas, etc., these type of commodities, you know, this is currently headline news right now. So the euro is going to be very, very sensitive today. So the euro has rallied up to reclaim the 1.02 handle, and the euro yen broke back above the 141 handle, and euro kiwi attempts to reclaim the 164 handle. Of course, expect the euro to remain dominant focus for today. Yeah, we've got the monetary policy announcement from the ECB. So that's the focus for today. Let's go ahead and check out the charts. Andre showing some love. You guys from the CTI are changing the prop industry with the competition, really giving out massive opportunities. Yeah, guys, the competition is heating up. I think last time I checked yesterday, the #1 spot is already about 30% up. But I do remember from the last competition that the ones that were in the top 3, they ended up blowing up after a few days. So it's anyone's competition right now. Anyone's competition. So if you want to check out what the leaderboard is, who's doing what, then you need to join the CTI Discord server. Just head over to Google City Traders Imperium, head over to the website, and you will be able to find the Discord invite somewhere on our website. Join, and then we've got daily sort of updates as to what's going on. But if you are participating in the competition, I highly recommend you watch my videos on how to win the competition. I've recently posted a whole bunch of videos on tips. So I studied all the winning traders. I studied the ones that blew up, and I looked at what they did good, what did they do bad. I even interviewed some of the top 10, and I asked them, you know, how exactly they got there. And so make sure you check out these videos, because there's so many golden nuggets there to show you not only how to win a trading competition, but also how to succeed as a funded trader, because a trading competition and funded trading is quite similar. But one big tip I need to give you guys is only check the leaderboard once a week, and do it on the weekend. when the markets are closed, right? It's very important that you do this, because if you are checking the leaderboard every single day, or you're going to psychologically and emotionally compromise yourself, because then it becomes you're trying to chase the wins, you're trying to chase the top 10, but you shouldn't do that. You should be trading the market, you should be trading your edge. It's you versus you. That's what you guys need to remember. So let me know in the chat who is in the trading competition, the CTI trading competition. Let me know. Romeo, my Instagram handle, I'll post it shortly, but it's rodrigo.fxtrader. That's Instagram. So yeah, check me out there. Look who's in the house. What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's up, Rod? How you doing? Salam. How's everyone doing?
Yeah, everyone's doing good. There's good vibes in the house today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm currently not at home. I'm doing a little bit of dog sitting. So my friend, he's away at the moment, and he needed a dog sitter for his little puppy.
Oh, let's see the puppy.
You want to see the puppy? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to see the puppy? Let me know. Smash that like button. Do you want to see charts, or do you want to see puppies?
Pips the puppies. Come on, guys.
I'm going to be like, what? You guys are showing puppies, and where's all the charts? Where's all the trading? What's going on? All right, let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on a minute. Just really quick. This is he's a Vizsla.
Oh, that's actually a proper puppy, isn't he?
Yeah.
2 weeks old.
Yeah, he's about a few months now. But he loves the camera.
Yeah.
Wait, let me...
Hello, kitty pie.
So there you go. He's now famous. He's going to be famous now. This video is going to blow up. He's the new trading up mascot.
Literally.
So Diego, how's your month been? How's your month been trading? What you've been seeing in the markets? What's been going on in the BLT community?
To be honest, I think I'm in a losing streak now. I've lost 2 trades in a row, which is about time. Actually, no, was it 2 trades or 3 trades? 2 or 3 trades. But before that, it's been a crazy winning streak. I'm talking that's something ridiculous. So it's just about time that I kind of rebalance myself, and I just found myself taking just an okay trade. But I know why the last 2 trades failed. So now I'm going to be a little bit cautious. I'm reducing the risk, because you can't go on a winning streak forever. But in terms of how much I'm up, a lot. I mean, it's double figures, but I can't remember. I need to calculate it. Like the other day, I got $12 in dollar yen, euro.
Yeah, I saw that. You and some of the BLT members smashed dollar yen. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, it was a really.
You closed it out fully yesterday, right?
I'm out fully now. Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah, if anyone wants us to break down that dollar yen, smash that like button, and then when we get to a certain number of likes, then Diego can break it down. So Diego, when you're ready, you can start going into the charts. I've gone through the fundamentals. We've got the ECB in a few hours, so obviously we need to focus a little bit on DXY, Euro pairs, see what's going on there. Whilst you're setting up your charts and getting ready, I'll answer any questions. Right, so there's a question here: win rate matter or risk reward matters? Both matter. Just depends on your strategy. For us BLT traders, bank level traders, risk reward matters, right? But there might be a strategy where you just catching 1R, right? And so you have maybe a 90% win rate. So it's very important for you to come out at 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. And so there are strategies. I've seen strategies that just do that. Their bread and butter is 1 hour. So they'll have 90 plus win rate. If you look at one of the recent um, competition, I think it was a competition winner. No. He passed the CTI evaluation. He had a 94% win rate, right? So I put his name's Brian. Go check out his interview. 94% win rate. So for him, his 1 hour is more important than for us win rate. So it all depends on your strategy. You need to really understand your strategy so you know what to look out for, what metrics to look out for. So Roman, I hope that answers your question. So great question here by Connor. How did you guys manage to close the gap between back testing, forward testing results, and actual live performance? Now, yeah, this is a great question.
A very simple answer to that. I know Rod's going to give a really in-depth answer, but for me, it was just consistency and a lot of losses. That's it. How about yourself, Rod?
All right, let me time myself. I'm gonna give myself.
He's gonna drop some gems, but that's it, man. Just consistency and just taking a bunch of losses. That's it.
Consistency taking a bunch. All right, how did you guys manage to close the gap between back testing, forward testing results, and actual live performance? Right, so back testing and forward testing is a completely different ball game to live trading. Because when you're back testing and forward testing, you're barely scratching the surface of trading and using your emotions as a signal, right? So you're pretty much just trading, or you're pretty much just trading a specific strategy. You're looking for the confluences, and that's it really. You're looking for these patterns, you're journaling. So you're going through the process, but that's the tip of the iceberg. Right? So live trading, then you've got you don't see it, but the iceberg goes very deep. Okay, and that's the psychology, that's mindset, that's emotions, and so many traders, they expect to perform the same. That's not the case. So your performance in a back test and a forward test will always be different to the live markets, and that's why you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready for that. And so when you are back testing and forward testing, you have a certain type of mindset, but most importantly, intention. So your intention is to maybe test one variable, remove one confluence, add an extra confluence. So you're back testing one specific pattern on a specific pair. You're looking for data, right? You're data collecting. So your intention is that. When you're live trading, your intention is to apply that edge, which you've already back tested. You've got the trading plan, you believe in it. So live trading now, it becomes you're not only trading that edge and following your process, but you're trading yourself. You're trading your own emotions, and you're using them as a signal. So that's a different game now. Now you're trading the market, your edge, and yourself. So if you Connor, you've seen Diego and I when we're trading, and there's times when there's a valid setup, but we'll step away from it. We're like, you know what, I'm not with it right now, and so we end up trading. It's almost like we're trading ourselves. So that's just something that we can touch on later on today. There's a psychology masterclass for the BLT members. It's an exclusive class only to the members who did the backtest challenge. So I'll be talking about this in a little bit more detail. So hopefully that's giving you some insight, Connor. Any more questions? I'll definitely be answering them at the end. I will let Diego start going into the charts now. So Diego, when you're ready, just share your screen.
Yep, cool.
I don't see your screen yet, so.
Wait, it's coming. Wait, where's the share button? Here we go.
Yeah, you're
No,
welcome, Connor.
Ilma is manually. We use the Fibonacci to find the imbalance. Just to draw it on. There's no well, we don't use an indicator for that, to be honest. Cool. All right, I'm gonna get started with DXY. So it
Just
looks.
actually, we do have an indicator. So CTI Quant does have an indicator
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
actually maps out all the
I
imbalances.
quite knew. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So if you Google or type in ctiquant.com, you'll be able to find more information about that. I believe it's called the liquidity finder or something like this. Yeah. All right. D, when you're ready.
Cool, cool. Okay, so can you guys see the screen? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Um, DXY. It's been an interesting ride with DXY. So it looks like we've got a bullish breakout. We can see the descending structure, right? So it was quite inevitable. The only thing is, I was expecting, if we zoom into this real quick, I was actually expecting price to do this. Look, since we do have some bearish momentum, and we had this correction, I was expecting one more move to the downside towards sort of this point of interest. Obviously, that never happened. So what happened instead was that this bearish momentum completely got invalidated by this bullish momentum. So now this bullish momentum completely overrided this move down. So now it's bullish momentum. Now we've got compression and we've got bullish momentum. So now we're bullish basically because of this bullish candlestick. So whenever you see something like this and you see some bearish momentum and it continues, right? The moment you see this and then boom, bullish momentum, the trend changes, right? That's all what's happened. So now we are quite bullish on a DXY. If we zoom out real quick, just to get a bigger picture, we can see that we still have some liquidity pools up here. I'm expecting that to be filled soon. If we zoom out to the daily, where did we get this trend line from? Is actually from, it needs to be adjusted a bit. Let's go to the weekly so it's easier to draw. We can see it's currently approaching the fifth wave, right? We've got the fifth wave going on. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth wave, which is in confluence with sort of this channel as well, and a potential boomerang. So high probability that price is going to come up here. Very, very high probability. And also, if we zoom out onto the weekly, it's in confluence with the parallel channel. So we've got 1, 1, 1, and 1 up here. So there's so many confluences here for a drop on the DXY. This is why eyes on the dollar is favored, right? So that's more or less the game plan. So what we need to do now is update the trend line to something more relevant. So we can actually just do this. And there we go. Now we've got a new channel going on. So now we've got a new wave setup. So if we add this on, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It'll be in confluence with the new patterns, etc. So that's the game plan on the dollar. It's pretty bullish for me. This is just a point of interest to be taking some profit. This banker block up here is really where price is very likely to go to, which should be in confluence with the boomerang territory, which is 1, 2, and the boomerang fake out of the pattern. Right, so that's the game plan on the dollar. On H1, at the moment, it's just rallying to the upside, to be honest. I would like to see this structure here break on the H1 for that extra confirmation, but maybe perhaps it's broken a little bit earlier on the lower time frames, and it looks like it has. So on the lower time frames, it's pretty bullish, to be fair. Let me just add this on. Yep, this banker block's been filled. And now we do have these areas that hasn't really been tested yet. So I'd like to see a pullback towards, yeah, some imbalances down here. It's a potential entry, or preferably, just to get a clearer picture, this banker block looks a lot cleaner for me. And then we do have a bank level just below there, or you can just call that as, yeah, that's a slingshot, to be fair. So there's a few points of interest. Let's actually make this a little bit tidier. So these are the ping pong territory. So it's either going to do this or do this, right? So that's the game plan. On the dollar, let's go to the 1 minute. Maybe there's something else I haven't seen yet. It looks like there is this particular pattern. Let's look to the left. What else is happening here? Okay, we do have some price action. There is actually some banker blocks here to the left. There's a few things going on actually. So we've got this banker block here. It's going to add this as a slingshot. And we do have a bit of a QM scenario over here. So yeah, that's looking pretty decent actually. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to current price, draw this on. And we can see there we go. Look, it's respecting these banker blocks that I just had on. No coincidence that happens. It's just the way the market moves. And then we have this banker block up here. More defined sort of banker block. So, okay. So we've got some price action going on. I would like to see this low here get taken out for any potential shorts. And then we can look for, there might be a trade if we see some nice momentum, catch the retest towards point of interest, towards this imbalance that we had earlier. And then we can reevaluate and look for potential longs or longs from up here. So that is the game plan on the dollar. Yeah, keeping it simple. What else is there? That's about it. Don't really want to complicate stuff. Anything else going on? Hold on. It could be a larger pattern somewhere here. We don't know. Nah, I'm not going to count that. No. So let me just see if there's a valid pattern here. Okay, there's a bit of a channel. So we're trading within this channel. So now all of a sudden we went from an okay trade to a low probability trade because really we're just in the middle of a larger pattern. I personally don't like taking trades here, especially selling setups after a move up. So this is a very low probability trade. So I'm not going to take it. This is why patterns are so important. It eliminates unnecessary mediocre trades. So if anything, I'll rather wait. Just wait. I'm just going to wait for a boomerang for shorts. Or, no, that's all I'm waiting for, to be honest. So yeah. So after all that analysis, I'm going to delete this and just don't care what happens. And I honestly do not care if I'm right and it does this. Doesn't matter. But actually, no. If there's a setup here, a buy setup and some confirmation from around here, I would rather take buys towards the potential sell areas to sell it. But taking sells here in the middle after a move up is just low probability. So I'm just going to wait for that. So let me just delete the sell, this banker block. I'm just going to delete it, and set an alert just above the imbalance for a potential buy on the DXY. So yeah, and we can see we also have, yeah, there's a bit of a move happening here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're on our way up to the 5th wave. Most likely to take out these equal highs as well. All right, some very, very textbook equal highs. Let me just do this. There we go. Get nice and tidy. So to be honest, I'm going to take off this banker block. It's a good point of interest, but I'm more interested in the liquidity pool up here. So that's a game plan. Nice little liquidity pool. Let me remove these 1 minute banker blocks. They're going to get completely smashed, and I'll look for buyers. So you know what? It looks like a good trading day today. Might not have time to trade live with you guys, but with the BLT members, you know the game plan. You're looking for buys or sells, and that's the game plan. Cool. And then that's it. We're not, I'm personally not really interested in taking any trades. All this information here that we see up here, right? It's irrelevant, or anything down here, right? This information here is just completely irrelevant. It's there as a guideline. You just have an overview of what's happening. But with the BLT, we just catch these first moves. This first move here, this little move here, boom, or this sell here, that's a minimum 10-15 R, like minimum. So that's why we're just interested in that first power move, really. So that's the game plan on the dollar. This particular pattern, I mean, this is done now.
Yeah. What I love about this strategy is that we're looking at. Oh, there's a bit of an echo.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, what I love about this strategy is that you're looking at order flow on the lower time frames, and institutions and these bigger players, they can't help but leave their footprint behind in price action. So when price reaches key points of interest on the higher time frame, they are either doing one of these various things. They're either distributing, accumulating, right? And they're either absorbing demand or absorbing supply, right? They are either reducing their position and I guess distributing, or they're accumulating a position, or so you need to, when price reaches specific levels on the higher time frame, specific points of interest, you need to just ask yourself, what are these institutions, what are they doing, what is the central bank, what are they trying to achieve here? And so when you need to pair very strong currencies with the weakest currencies. You need, especially the most popular. You got the euro, you got cable, you got dollar CAD, Aussie dollar. There are times when the sentiment shifts and there's a much stronger currency compared to its counterpart. So when we go into these lower time frames, we're just seeing these algorithms trading against each other and making those exchanges. And so that's why it's important to wait for those breaker structures, that confirmation. We wait for the price to return back to these liquidities. So we're waiting for that inducement. So I know a lot of SMC traders and strategies, they talk about retail, we're catching retail stocks, but really what we're doing is just institutional order flow. We're literally trading, we're piggy banking off the institutions. That's really it. We're looking to catch those very quick moves on an intraday. We're looking for those 5-10 pip stops, and we're looking for those 30 to 50 pip moves, and we're in and out within a few hours. That's what we're doing, and that's what Diego is showing you guys now.
Yep. Thank you, Rod. Yeah, so that's it for the dollar. Keep it simple. Euro, Um, yeah, Euro. This is the recent loss that I actually took. Two losses actually. So yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, there was in fact a trade over here. So I took a loss here. I was a little bit aggressive, and I was aggressive because I have a 13, 14 hour buffer to play with. If I was more conservative, I would have put my stop loss below this particular low, and I would have this would have hit take profit of around 5R. But I was aiming for 7R, and it just basically hit my stop. So this is a nice little loss that I took. The reason and the lesson with it was I just decided to be aggressive and not conservative. But that's because of my recent winning streak of like 80, 90% win rate recently for the last few weeks. So, I'm allowed to be aggressive with my stop. Why not? And the game plan was to ride it all the way up here and then potentially sell it. And that's basically what happened. It did drop, but I missed the sell here. It then rejected off this banker block quite correctively, forming a bit of a bullish pennant. There was an entry here and an imbalance and a retest. So what I did on this particular trade, I split the risk between these two entries with these two multi-liquidity pools, and it just went straight to my stop, and I wanted to ride it towards just below that bang level. So 2 losses in a row on the euro. So yeah, that's it. I mean, the analysis, there was a lot more to it, but I removed it because that's just for the BLT members. But yeah, 2 losses, happy with that. What is happening now is, well, I guess I need to be updating it, don't I? So there's more room to the downside. This pattern's more or less played out now. And to be honest, I'm not too in sync with a euro this week, so I'm not really going to be interested in it. And I mean, yeah, that's literally just about it. There's not much to cover. I think there was a loss here actually. When was the 18th? Yeah, this was actually a loss that I took on Monday. Okay, so look, so with the euro, I've taken 2 losses here. So one loss here, another loss here. So these 2 entries that you see here, it's the same trade, but I just split the risk. So one loss, another loss, and there was also another loss here somewhere. I believe it was here. And my stop, no, actually, but this was a win. I had a really conservative stop on this trade with targets down here. I was expecting this to melt, it just didn't happen. But I did bank some profit here because of price action on the lower time frames. This was telling me it was going to rally to the upside, and yeah, this basically just did actually rally. So I did bank just under 1 hour, which is cool. And I had a miss trade, which was here. It missed it by basically 0.6 pips. I can't remember what it was, but that would have been a quick 10-hour trade, but it never happened. Obviously, when price went up, I just cancelled the order. So yeah, a little win there and a missed opportunity there. And that's it really on the euro. I do need to update it to something more sort of recent. So I do believe there could be a pattern here. There we go, towards sort of this point of interest for potential buys. So I'll be looking at that. But at the moment, again, I'm not too in sync with the euro. That's it. Aussie. I mean, yeah, this forecast here, this sell was given to the BLT members. So I don't know if some of you guys caught it. I personally didn't, but this imbalance was pretty obvious for price to obviously drop to. But it's been it's updated there now, actually. There we go. So yeah, this is actually a little imbalance, but this has it's just failed now. So we need to update the pattern to something more sort of recent. And at the moment, because I can't really see any patterns, maybe there's one here. Okay, there may be a pattern here. All right, fair enough. There could be a pattern there. This channel's done. And we do have potentially another pattern here. This can be there as a reference. It's not really ready yet. We can separate the pattern and focus on this one. If we zoom out on the Aussie, there's still a lot of room towards this upper channel. These equal highs have now been mitigated and a bunch of other ones. This liquidity pool, I've had it there for a while and I can't remember where I got it from, but it's respected it to the absolute T. Wow, okay, that's done. And this is the next sort of liquidity pool I'm expecting to get hit eventually. Okay, so that's it. I mean, yeah, there's a potential trade here. We look for buys. There's any buys? We do have some sort of compression on the lower time frames. So there could be a little trade here actually, look, right here. Nice little trade in. Let me see if it's worth me actually getting this. Let me do this properly. No. Man, this could be a little trap. And that's it for the Aussie. It's not really screaming at me, to be honest. So I'm not going to be trading today for Aussie. Dollar yen, dollar CAD. Dollar CAD is a cool trade, but I don't think it's just ready just yet. If we zoom out, I was expecting the other day just for price to just keep dropping. There was some volatile news. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was CPI or something. And I was expecting price to drop towards these point of interest for a potential rally. The reason I'm expecting a rally is because of the equal lows, but most importantly, the Elliott waves that's happening. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lots of point of interest here, and also the larger pattern, which actually this is quite old. We do have a recent one here: 1, 2, 3, and 4, but that's done now. It's quite old. We need to update that Elliott wave. So it's complete. What is there? We're just focused on the recent patterns, to be honest. So I am expecting a big long on the dollar potentially, which is more or less what's happening now, but I wouldn't be surprised if price drops one more time, grab this main liquidity here, and then go long, right? That's more or less what I'm expecting. So dollar CAD, I'm slowly getting in sync with it. Well, it needs to be updated as well. This is done. This banker block's done. We do have equal lows there and equal lows right there. And we've got this sort of liquidity pool. We've got this pattern here just as a guideline. So if we do get a rejection, yeah, this is looking pretty cool for a potential drop. And we do have, again, same sort of principles. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you guessed it, which is also in confluence with the larger pattern, the fourth wave. So yeah, potential confluence is there if it drops. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm actually in sync with dollar CAD, I'm gonna set an alert and just write a personal message to myself, which is something that I do recommend. Just, when you're trading, write notes in the charts and alerts when you're trade management, when you're taking trades, when you're exiting. So just a quick note to myself, Diego, get in the zone, have breakfast, coffee, maybe jog or
I love this practice.
Phoenix at home or whatever. These are, I always do this. Always just send personal messages to myself. Even when I'm managing a trade, I'm like, Diego, don't be greedy, or Diego, is it a good time to take profit? Double analyze your chart. That's my favorite one. That for me is so big. Just double analyze your chart. And another one, sorry, BLT members, but walk away from Discord. And the reason is because I have a habit of, I get too passionate and I just show everyone when I'm entering the trade management step by step what's happening, and then I end up just messing up the trade. So I've given the BLT members a forecast. So if you see me go quiet and silent, it's because I'm just getting into the zone. And when I'm in the zone, it's everything I mentioned there, but it's also monitoring the candlestick, updating the patterns, looking for an entry. I find an entry, but then I cancel it because something new happened. Then I need to monitor it again. And you know how it is when you're in the zone. So yeah, that's it. So I'm expecting a big rally to the upside soon.
Yeah, guys, make sure you're making notes, because what Diego is describing is a different state of mind. There's a state of mind that we have right now. Right now, we're in like sort of analyst mode. Yeah,
Yeah,
but when you're in trader mode, when you're executing, it's a different mindset. It's a different type. You need to change. You're literally instantly. You need to change your demeanor. You need to change the way you're sitting. You need to change the way you're staring at the screen. You need to be no distraction. So phone needs to be social media, phone calls, everything. Phone needs to be on literally airplane mode.
yeah,
And Diego described the process, right, that he follows. So you then, when you're ready, when you want to get into the flow state, you need to go through this process that is repetitive, and you do it all the time to get into the zone. Don't just rush it. You're doing your forecasting or your journaling, and then an alert goes off, and you quickly jump on the charts, and you think you can know. There needs to be a different state of being from when you're forecasting, back testing, and execution. You need to know the difference in your process, and also how you feel. It's very, very important when you're trading.
yeah, exactly that, Rod. And also, I like doing a handstand in the wall. Obviously, it's because of the blood that goes to your brain. And when you do that, you fully wake up. So if you're feeling a bit sluggish, do a handstand for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Try and do some push ups as well. Sorry, was it called the handstand? The handstand push ups, yeah, for your shoulders. And it just wakes you up like, whoa. Like you get so much blood to your brain. All of a sudden, you're like, boom. And then have a coffee and you're like, you're ready for the market, right? Believe me, I do that all the time. This is what I'm
Yeah,
doing in the zone. I'm literally doing these handstand push-ups, fully waking up, have breakfast, have coffee. I'm so energized. I'm ready. I'm in the zone. Boom. Because right now, I've been up early, energy's down. I'm in analyze mode. I'm not in the zone. I feel like nah, I don't deserve to be trading right now. I need to be in the zone, you know?
yeah, definitely. It's like going to battle. You know,
Firstly.
when you go into battle, you need to have all the equipment ready. You need to have the weapons ready. You need to have enough ammo. You need to be ready to go in and go out alive, right? Um, and so if you don't have, and then most importantly, you need to have the intention, the mindset of, I'm about to go into trade execution mode. So it's not trade execution mode is there's not much thinking. There's either yes or no. Yes, it's a trade. No, it's not a trade. There's yes or
Yeah.
no. Literally just quick thinking. Forecasting is different. You're thinking slow. You're taking your time. You're analyzing. But yeah, trade execution needs to be quick, zero hesitation, just and quick decisions.
Yeah. Precisely that. Precisely that. And it's the same with it's everything what Rod mentioned, but it's not just your entries, it's also your trade management and your exits. That's where you really need to be in on the ball. Okay, so yeah, that's a dollar CAD, and we are expecting a big rally to the upside. But also ask yourself, if it goes wrong and it just fails, nothing to worry about, because then it just means that it just drops, and we'll be looking for a new setup. But at the moment, I'm expecting buys. So always prepare for the loss as well. Another thing is, which Rodrigo has mentioned a million times, is visualize and accept the loss. Right. So when it happens, you don't get emotional. You don't start revenge trading, FOMO trading, all this amateur beginner retail nonsense. Right. Just visualize the loss, and when it comes, you've already accepted it, so you don't care. So you've already visualized, and you feel the loss, the 0.2% loss or the 1% loss, whatever loss you're taking. You've already experienced it before it comes. So when it comes, you feel nothing. Right. So yeah, that's dollar CAD. Oh, dollar yen. I forgot about dollar yen. Ooh, okay. So it's dollar has gone for it. So just a quick let's break down dollar yen. So I was expecting price to rally, and I caught this trade with the members at this particular banker block. There was, we had some more confluences here and some more analysis. Obviously, the BLT members know what that is, but I've removed it just because it's just for you guys, it's not for YouTube. So half of the analysis is gone. So this is just a basic entry. And if we zoom out on dollar yen, it was also a third tap of this pattern here, right? And a third tap of that other pattern. So that's complete. But now that price is here, we need to update it. So this is a good trade. I ended up banking 80% at around 7R, and the remaining 20% I banked it at these two entries. So the main target was this imbalance here, which is basically 12R, just below the imbalance. So that was a pretty cool trade. And it's just been ranging and just messing around and messing around. Eventually, it has gone long. I mean, how could I have managed this differently? That is another chapter which I need to go into more detail with my journal. So I need to find out how I could have capitalized in the move I was expecting anyway, which is shorts from around here, which is there now. So this 12R could have been 22R. So this is why we journal. We need to find out why. And I'm just trying to figure out, okay, I know exactly why. I know exactly why. I should really be in this trade. Unbelievable. Okay. Anyway, yeah, this is a good trade. So those 3 losses that I took on euro, it means nothing because of this 12R sort of trade.
Yeah, and that's why we look at risk reward. So our risk reward, it mitigates future losses. So when we do get a winning trade, this is what it looks like. And so then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4 trades like that are losing in a row, and we're not phased. We're cool. We'll keep going. Whereas when you got a 2R or a 1.5R average risk rewards, you take a few losses, and even after like 3 wins, you're still around break even. That's not, one win, it basically mitigates the previous 3 to 5 losers.
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah. So from a psychological perspective, if you're struggling with trading psychology and you're struggling to sort of maintain neutrality and composure, then look for strategies with a higher risk reward, because then that means that when you do catch that win, and then that would make up for all the losses, and the losses that you take are not going to hurt as much. So just a little tip for you guys there. If you struggle with trading psychology, go for risk reward, not win rate.
Yeah. Literally, it's just the bread and butter there. Pitch up, which is important. This happens to me a lot. Feeling sluggish. Thank you for the tips. I'll do push-ups and try that. Do handstand push-ups if you can, and if you can't do a handstand push-up, which is quite hard, if I'm honest, just do a handstand. It's enough. Just get some blood to the brain if you can.
Do you know what? That's what I need now.
Yeah, all right, go for it.
That's what I need now. I'm falling asleep.
Go on. Look at Rodrigo's energy and his voice. Just remember his tone. He just went, oh, this is what I need. I was taking his top off. Whoa. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I can tell Rodrigo's a bit down because of his energy and his voice. Now look at the difference in his energy when he comes back. Just gonna do a quick handstand.
You guys can see, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
Oh, Tekers. Oh, look at that.
Look at Lucas getting excited.
How do you feel, Rod?
Yeah, much better. How long do you do it for?
I do it not too long, to be honest. I do it for like I don't really count because I do probably just 10
Right.
just 10 push-ups, and that's enough.
Heart rate's gone up.
Amazing.
I was on around 60. My heart rate's gone up to about 85.
85. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's basically 45%. That's a 50% increase in his focus. Like, come on, these are the hacks.
Yeah. So this is a what you call a physiological hack. It's a brain hack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wim Hof breathing is great as well. I mean, yeah, this is all part of it. Wim Hof, 10 minutes to do a Wim Hof, that blows it up, you know.
Yeah.
We mix it
Anthony,
up.
yeah. Wim Hof. Yeah, definitely. Wim Hof. I do that in the mornings usually.
Yeah.
Pair it up with a nice cold plunge. So shout out to Wim Hof.
Yeah, literally. And there's even days where we just have a random cold shower during the day. Quick cold shower, coffee, handstand, wink up or whatever. There's so much you can do.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the handstand challenge, the trader handstand challenge. We should upload it to TikTok. Who's on TikTok here? What social media do you guys use? We've actually got a TikTok. We've got a CTI TikTok. We've got a CTI Instagram. So yeah, make sure you guys check us out on there. Let's go back to your charts. What you got?
Literally, this needs a bit of a haircut, to be honest. I mean, with dollar yen is rallied. Oh, this is gonna go to the main take profit. It's crazy.
Yeah. So do you remember I told you about the Bank of Japan? I've been telling everyone this month, and the BLT community.
Yeah.
What is that? So the BOG happened already this morning, but bigger piece of news is the what's going on?
Oh, I just updated the pattern, and it's all of a sudden turned into a really good trade.
Yeah. Okay, for potential short, yeah.
Potential short, and it's reversed exactly where I had the liquidity pool and the banker block. So it looks pretty cool. The only thing is a lot of momentum, so it's a tricky one. But it looks like shorts, you know. It does look like shorts.
Yeah, we've got one of the BLT members actually looking for shorts. So Lawrence has been watching the he's been watching dollar yen this whole morning. He was posting earlier. Goes, have you guys done dollar yen yet? I've just come on. I'm a bit late. So yeah, no, we've done it now.
Okay, brilliant. I mean, yeah, dollar yen looks like a good short. Look, there's equal highs. There's obviously.
I love that, Pablo. My social media is MetaTrader 4 and TradingView. That's it. It's the only app you need.
That's so true.
Yeah, D, if you get a chance, if you can have a look at the Nasdaq as well. Okay, Lawrence dropping them bombs there. Dropping the sauce.
Yeah. Oh, Lawrence, man, we're gonna have to ban you. What I'm gonna do with dollar yen is yeah, I'm gonna just I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone with this one.
All right. So we might have a trade on our hands today, guys. So in regards to um, the dollar right now, as you guys know, it's a safe haven. Okay. So let me just I'll let you do your charting. I'll move over to double screen. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, the US dollar is, as you know, is a safe haven, and recently um, there's been talk of recession, etc., etc. And so the data that's going to be coming out soon, in the next few days, is obviously going to start confirming whether the US is in a technical recession. There's obviously more indicators that there's different ways of looking at it, but obviously you've got GDP, um, and you've got the consumer spending. All of this data points, it kind of indicates that. So what's interesting is that if there is a panic from the market because there's a confirmed recession, what's likely to happen is actually dollar strength. Yeah. So we've got the rate hikes from the Fed that's happening, bullish on the dollar. Then we've got this global recession and then US recession. Investors are going to flock out of equities, and where they're going to go? They're going to go to the dollar, right? And so fundamentally, from a macro perspective, dollar is bullish. So what does that mean? That obviously means more downside for euro, cable, upside for dollar yen. So yeah, that's just to give you guys a little bit of macro. So keep an eye out for consumer confidence on the 26th. That's very important. 26th of July. We've also got GDP. When does that come in? If any, it's so hard not having all my screens, man. Yeah, we've got the initial jobless claims that's coming out today. But obviously we've got ECB, so they're looking to increase interest rates. So that again is going to be very market moving. Lots of volatility today. So just be aware. I mean, on days like this, I was talking to one of the BLT members yesterday, Gabriel. He's in there somewhere, and he was like looking at all of his previous sort of quarter. He realized that with the fundamental trades, with trades where there was big news on the day, if he had used the BLT concepts on a higher time frame, so moving away from M1, M5, and moving over to M15 or H1, those trades would have been winners. Very interesting to see that. So sometimes with this volatility, some pairs M1 is not respected, but the higher time frame is. And when you think about it, a lot these institutions, they trade higher time frame, isn't it? They trade these higher time frame points of interest. So that's just some insight. These are kind of conversations we have in the BLT, and it's all backed by data. So anything that we mention is backed by data, backed by results, and that's why we get the results that we do, and that's why we're confident to come online with you guys and put our reputations on the line, literally day in, day out. So Dia, you ready to share your chart? See your focus.
Hold on, just give me 1 sec.
All right, I'll keep talking then. No worries, man. I can talk for days. Right. So what's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got more inflation data coming out. Japan, what's going on next week? Okay, next week we got, let's see, Tuesday the 26th, we got the monetary policy meeting. That's very important. What else we got? Oh, we got inflation data coming out of Australia on Wednesday the 27th. We have the federal FOMC next Wednesday, 27th, where there is a consensus is for the rate hike. So let's see what happens. So yeah, next week is crazy. Very, very important. This is a very interesting summer. I mean, I think what's going to be happening in the next few weeks, well, I would say this week and next week, we're going to get all of this volatility, all of this volume. There's going to be a lot of, I guess, rebalancing, and a lot of hedge funds, they're going to, hedge fund traders, they're about to go on holiday, right? So they're going to want to make as much profit as possible. So you're going to see some big moves. So just bear that in mind. So for me personally, I'll be holding on to trades for a little bit longer. So for example, Diego's dollar yen trade, he could have held that a little bit longer. You know, it's just, you got like the conditions of the market, you need to sort of think about it from a seasonality point of view. So someone that's big on seasonality is, as you guys know, is ICT. So seasonality is something, it's a metric that it's really good to use. Just dropping some nuggets for you guys. So shout out to ICT. So I'm using my FX Book app for economic calendar, and for my fundamental news, I go to our fundamental analyst Aslan. He has a free fundamental report, and the recent report, he's the analysis that he puts out, and he actually takes trades based on his own analysis. He's up about 10%. So if you're struggling with fundamental, then you want a quick breakdown of literally what's going on, what direction is the high probability, subscribe to the fundamental newsletter that we offer you guys for free. So get it whilst it's free, guys. So if you don't, the best place to come and get it is on the CTI Discord server. So join the CTI Discord server, find the channel for the fundamentals, and subscribe to that newsletter. It's so good, really good. Aslan is from Narnia, magical analysis. Yeah, the guy's a wizard, man. in a joking way, though. No, he's very smart. He's very talented. That's why, you know, he's really good when it comes to breaking down the fundamental jargon, putting it into a trading idea, and actually executing. So the strategy that he's mostly using is the corrective strategy. He also trades the STT strategy with his fundamental analysis. So these are all obviously available to you guys.
All right, you can set it. I'm gonna set the order. Well, let me let me just set it here quick because it just takes a second.
What's that? You're gonna set it on TradingView, or you're gonna set it on MetaTrader?
TradingView, and then I'm gonna do MetaTrader for me. So where is it again? Paper trading.
Yeah, just set up a paper trade.
Create limit order.
Can we share your screen?
Oh,
I'll do it. I'm in control. There we go.
yeah, okay.
All right. So we got a limit order, sell limit on the dollar yen. Looks like that's a 5 pip start with a 30 pip target. We're looking to capitalize around 6R on this one.
That's already done for you. It's automatic. But this is the first TP. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the first TP. So basically, yeah. So, how much are we doing? Risk? No. Risk is going to be 0.2%. No, because I'm in a losing streak and I've lost 2 trades. That to me is a losing streak. I'm gonna do half of it. So 0.1. Obviously, guys, be do a humble risk. Don't go
well this,
crazy.
well, this is not your main account, so just do the normal risk.
I mean, it's a paper trade. It's dollar yen. So my normal risk is 0.2, 0.2. And then when
There
I
you go.
do a high probability trade and it's got everything, I'm in the zone, I do 0.5, but rarely happens. Okay, that's that. And then I've got this trade here. If I zoom out, that's my Hollywood trade. If I'm correct and I manage it correctly, it will come down here. But I've got alerts on the way down anyway, so I'm not gonna have a take profit for down there. Although lately, I mean, my targets are quite accurate when it comes to dollar yen. So, why not create limit order? And yeah, boom.
Guys, if you are enjoying the content, smash that like button. We've got a trade for you guys. The last trade that we took 2 weeks ago, it hit 4R whilst we were live. And by the end of the day, it was around 10R. So if you guys are finding value here, smash that like button.
So my game plan is I've entered base of the very, very top banker block, but I'm also prepared that if I get some confirmation around here, then I'll do a new order. So that's my game plan. Okay, I'm gonna log out and enter my accounts. So yeah, I'll be back soon.
All right, guys. All right. Thanks, Diego.
Cool.
Can hear Gabriel.
Oh, you're so cute.
Guys, what's going on? Where are the likes? Show us some love. There's 34 likes so far. Come on. Yeah, UJ does love the BLT. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Yes. Yes. Right. So do you guys, I think there were some questions earlier on today, so I'll start answering some questions. I'm just gonna get. So if you can post your questions again, we'll go through some questions while Diego sets up his trade on MT4 or MT5. Right. So there's a question here in regards to, from Menzi. I remember you guys talking about plan A and plan B when entering trades. Can you elaborate on that? Okay, yeah, good question. Plan A, plan B. Plan A, plan B, it really comes down to trading probabilities. So there are specific points of interest on the lower time frames that can give a potential entry. So because we don't know which of those points of interest price is going to react from, we take both. So we would take the plan A entry with a plan A stop. So if price goes to plan B, that means plan A would have got stopped out. Yeah. So but you know, if we're completely wrong on the setup, then we'll lose plan A and plan B. So what does that mean? That means we have to split the risk. So we will split the risk for plan A and split the risk for plan B. Now, with risk management, with position sizing is very important. You can either do very standard 50-50. So if you're risking 0.5% per trade, you would do 0.25% on plan A, 0.25% on plan B. If there is a lot of volatility expected, you know, for example, there's news or something like that, you could change that. You could do for example, a 60-40 split. So plan A, 40% of the position, and plan B would be your 60% of the position. And why do it this way? You can do it that way, or you can do it, 60-40. So 60% of the position on plan A, 40% of the position on plan B. Now, the reason you would do that is because if plan B gets triggered, even though it's a lower volume of the position size, the risk reward will be higher because obviously it's at a more extreme point. So the stop will be a lot tighter, and the potential move or like the actual target will give you a higher R multiple, meaning that even though you're risking less on it, you end up making back plan A's loss and then some. So plan A, plan B is all about playing the probability game, because that's what it's about. So hopefully that answers your question on why we do plan A, plan B. And the way we got to plan A, plan B was just purely from all the back testings, the simulations, the live trading. We realized that, hold on, why do we keep getting stopped out? Why is this, you know, we kept looking at the reviewing each trade and reverse engineering everything. It's like, why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening? Okay, well, that means if I keep losing 90% of my trades because of this, that means that I have a 90% probability of this happening. So instead of completely forgetting about the strategy, then you change the variable and you look for where you're actually getting stopped out the most. Because where you're getting stopped out, why are you getting stopped out there? Very often. So very often plan B is actually higher probability. So sometimes I may look at plan A and I just think, I'm not gonna place a trade on plan A. I'm just gonna go straight to plan B. So that's just, you know, a couple of things that there's just some nuggets for you guys about plan A, plan B. It's something that you have to back test, you have to simulate, you have to forward test on a demo, you have to forward test on a live account before you commit to, let's say, a funded account, before you actually go into sort of like a larger live account. That you want to be able to have all of this data in place before you start investing in these funded accounts, because they're not cheap. You know, you're looking at $500 to $600 for a 100K funded account. You know, that's if you're on sort of average wages, Um, that's a lot of money, especially with this with the cost of living going up, and even worse if you come from a developing country. That's like a monthly or quarterly salary. So you got before you get into funded trading, you need to have the data. But if you guys want to really put your skills to the test, and you can actually join the CTI competition. Trading competition is a free competition. We've just started one recently, and we're gonna be accepting registrations for another one. But I do believe the next one is going to be a different format. But we'll release more information about the next competition when the time comes. For now, there was thousands. I think more registrants applied to this competition than the last one. So the competition is growing in popularity, which is great. So who in here is actually in the CTI competition? Let me know in the chat. And how you doing? How you getting on? Yeah, so Jad, yes, we split the risk, and that way we don't miss trades, because this is your second point, which is you miss a lot of trades because you don't have your plan A, plan B. So yeah, if you guys find that valuable, give me a thumbs up, guys. That's all I ask, is a thumbs up. Picture is on break even at the moment. Made some mistakes. Okay, that's not bad. Don't worry about that. If you're going to make mistakes in the beginning, before you get into the flow, just focus on your process. That's all you need to do. Focus on the process. If you need to, just spend one day on a simulator and just simulate last week's price action, and trade, just get into the flow, or even live trade, real-time trading, but with a demo account. Just get into the flow, and then when you're back in the flow, jump back into your trading competition account. You got loads of time, don't worry. Acing, yeah, we had some charts earlier. Diego went through the charts. We're currently entering a short on the dollar yen. So if you've missed that, just rewind. But Diego will come back in very soon. When he gives me the thumbs up, he'll come back and he'll just start kind of review his charts again. So Lawrence is up 1% risk in 0.25%, nothing compared to the first place. Good. Well done, Lawrence. Remember, it's you versus you. That's the key with this competition. It's you versus you. Don't worry about the leaderboard. Don't worry about comparing yourself to others. Diego, ready yet? Yeah. All right. Let's jump. Let's bring Diego back in. Everyone, give him a round of applause. Standing ovation. Come on, smash that like button. Diego's back. Yes, he's back. Back again.
Diego's back.
Diego's back.
Again. Was it Slim Shady? Oh god.
Where we at? Oh wow, look at that. As soon as you come back, we doubled likes. We're on 34 likes.
Damn.
You come back, we're on 68. Damn.
Roma, Messi is back. No, Ronaldo, sorry.
Yeah, Diego's the Cristiano Ronaldo of the charts.
Rodrigo's the Messi.
Nah, man, I'm the Roberto Carlos.
Oh gosh, Slim Shady.
Slim Diego.
1% up. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, Lawrence. Keep it up. Keep it up. So what's the dollar yen? What's your dollar yen chart looking like right now?
Is this coming to my point of interest eventually? So we'll see what happens. So the order,
Okay, yeah.
I'll split the
Share your
rest.
screen. Let us know. Show us what's going on. I've literally got I've got my tablet, so I've got no access to charts.
Cool.
So I'm relying on your chart right now. Okay. Okay.
That's it. So I've got plan A at the top and plan B at the bottom.
What? Plan A, plan B.
Yeah, so I've entered that plan B and I split the risk. And then plan A, I've got like a smaller risk just in case it sort of reverses. But the reason I've also entered that plan B is because of some price action that is there. So I don't really need to wait for a pattern in this occasion. So I kind of just set it. So I split the risk. It's all good.
I was discussing that with there was a question about why we do plan A, plan B, or what's up with it. So I basically just explained what you've just said.
Okay. Who asked the question?
I believe it was Mency. I'm going to bring it up on the screen.
Yeah.
That question again.
Mency. I remember you guys talking about plan A. Okay, cool. I can elaborate a little bit more as well. So with plan A and B, there's two ways of doing it. The way Rodrigo said, and which is the way I did it in this occasion, which is you split the risk, right? Whether it's 40 or 60% or 30, 70 or 50-50, depends on your data, on your stats, and also on your risk appetite. Another way of doing it is, because obviously plan B is the highest probability one and you want to catch the highest trade, at plan B, you can just set your order, but then plan A, you can wait for confirmation, right? So confirmation could be, there might be a pattern or there might be a break of structure, and then you can enter at plan A and you can do the full risk, because if there's confirmation at plan A, then that means it's not going to go to plan B, right? So there's ways to tweak it, right? So normally for me, plan A, I like to wait for confirmation. Plan B, you set the order. But again, you can mix it depending on price action. And because of the price action I've got here, there's equal highs and whatnot, then you don't really have to wait for confirmation. If there's no equal highs, then yeah, I would like to wait for a pattern or compression or something. So yeah, there's ways around it. Otherwise, if you're just catching plan B and it just keeps on reversing from plan A, you need data. That's why you journal your trades. You need to find out why is it reversing from plan A and not your plan B. So yeah, that's about it. Romeo, question for Diego: what Elliott wave do you use? Just a normal Elliott wave. So this indicator here, the Elliott impulse wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the one I use. He's active. You can hear him.
Yeah.
Down so you can say hi.
All right, we're coming up to almost the top of the hour. We still got loads of time left before ECB. So we might actually, I mean, that has pretty much been priced in already, the euro hike. So we might get an initial pump on the euro. Yeah. That initial pump on the euro is going to send dollar yen quickly down. But I'm expecting the dollar to recover. So then that would be, a move higher on the dollar yen. So is there a long setup for later today?
For dollar yen?
Yeah. So where your TPs are at, can we find a potential hedge to go long?
Um, yeah, that's definitely a could be a scenario. I think if we mm, I think not yet. I think pricing needs to develop into something more, to be honest. Okay, maybe
Or
not. Okay.
pop mode?
I can just hear the whole stairs going. I'm gonna give me 1 sec.
All right, Diego will be back very soon. So yeah, the question from Jad. So we always are we're looking for higher time frame points of interest. So it could be either a daily, a H4, or a H1 order block. Uh, I I personally use those three. Diego he just uses a H1, so he sticks with just the H1 and below. So the exact entries for that dollar yen trade, yeah, when Diego comes back, we'll open up the trading tool. So earlier on, when we were looking at the trade, Diego was setting it up. You can see the prices for the entries and exits. So just you can rewind to that moment, or just wait for Diego to come back, and then we'll open up the tool to give you those prices, the price entries. Am I more of a swing trader? Yes and no. It all depends on. Whoa, there he is. Hey, hola.
Right, let me change the screen so you can see him. Yeah, Rodrigo's a combo. He was a swing trader when I met him.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was a swing trader, and then I started seeing Diego smash it. So I converted to day trading and scalping.
Yeah, I
Um,
remember those days.
and yeah, now I do both. So I'm looking for those lower time frame day trading entries. Um, but then my TP2, TP3 ends up being a swing trade.
Bye bye.
That's so I'm using both.
Bye bye.
I'm using both styles right now.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
You go bye bye. You're so cute. Yay! Okay, is that your moment of fame now? Is that those poppy vibes?
Good vibes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's lots of value from the stream. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's our pleasure. That's what we do. It's what we love doing. No, live stream has not ended yet. It was just Diego's son saying bye.
Yeah.
We're waiting for this dollar yen short. That's what we're waiting for.
No, I
Um,
reckon there might be time. Maybe.
I think we're gonna get the spike. It's gonna be a quick in and out, especially when the news comes. Yeah, especially when that news comes in. So, because we're not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna stay live for the next hour, 2 hours. I think perhaps maybe it's best that we start closing off the stream.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, so we can get into the zone for this trade. Actually, there's one thing. If you can share the entries again. What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
He, he,
Cool.
he look, look at him. He wants attention. All right, not attention when you got paws on me. No. All right. Yeah, exact entries he wants. So could you open up that the trading tool for Mozamil, please?
Yeah. 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 Hold on. Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
that's for Plan A though. Ilmar, how do you choose a valid order block? Now, this is what separates your typical SMC traders with the BLT because we know the high probability order block. So this, we're not going to disclose this, unfortunately. But this is the entry for Plan A. So whoever asks for that, Muzamil, and then this is Plan B.
So we're for the medium term, we're bullish on the dollar yen, but so this is a bit of a counter trend trade. This is a very short term in and out day trade,
Yeah,
but it's still.
yeah, precisely.
It says it's not the prices are not clear. So the entry price. Could you just read out the entry and the stop?
Yeah, yeah. Muzamil, please follow risk management. Don't do crazy risk, and then if you lose, blame me. So just please follow risk management because I
This is
remember
this is
one guy who was like, "You made me lose my account now, dude. I lost 0.1%. He lost 10% because he's crazy." You know, so guys, if you guys are watching this, I know you're professional traders, but there was this one guy that will increase the risk and go all in and then point the finger. You know, we're professionals out here, so just follow risk management. Let me just type it in the
yeah.
in the chat real quick if I can. Okay, so that's entry. Entry. Stop loss. And TP.
So yeah, just to remind everyone, just read the disclaimer at the top of the screen. This stream is all its contents are for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is we are trading a demo account live to you guys. So this is all for education. None of this is financial advice.
Yeah, for real.
Market structure is the power. Yes, sir. Okay, there you go. Screenshot that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, that's plan B. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Oh, nice. We got Man United TV watching.
Man United TV. Does this news affect the dollar? The Dow? Yes, I do believe it will. That you're going to see sort of like on the lower time frames, it will affect it. Yeah. Because there's a lot of sort of moving parts to the current macro outlook. I mean, you still got the conflict with Russia, Ukraine. You've got the whole gas pipeline situation with Europe. there's so many things happening. You got rate hikes from Europe. You've got rate hikes from the US. You've got potential global recession happening. You got the dollar as a safe haven. You got all sorts happening. Cryptos bounced. So yeah, it's been a very interesting summer, interesting year. But for BLT trading, we don't really care too much about the macro. We're in and out, in and out, in and out, catching 5R, 10R, sniper entries, sniper exits. So if you guys want to learn more, just head over to, just type in Smart Money Concepts, CTI, or bank level trading, City Traders Imperium into Google. There's a link in the description of this video if you guys want more information about the BLT, the bank level trading membership, the course. There's a video on there on the main page with more information. So yeah, it teaches you to be an absolute beast sniper trader with a very solid mindset, very strong mindset. We're very big on psychology and risk management. So if you guys want to be part of that, you want to surround yourself with professional traders, traders who are sharing their back tests, they're sharing winning trades, losing trades in detail with annotations. You can learn from them. Then yeah, come and check out the bank level trading community. Once you do the course, you get your first 30 days of membership for free. So in those 30 days, you can literally learn so much from the content in there.
Is unbelievable. We can show he wants to see the Discord community. Just a little glimpse if anyone's interested.
Yeah. Just post in the chat. Who wants to see the BLT Discord community from the inside?
How many likes have we got? We're hungry for the likes.
Yeah. Let's see how many likes we are on.
You're welcome, Muzamil.
Okay, yeah, we're up, man. We've got 77 likes. That's not bad.
Decent.
Well, before we were getting the three figures. We were getting over 100 likes before.
Yeah.
It's a bit quiet now. There's a lot of traders on holiday right now.
Yeah, bet.
Lawrence wants to see the BLT community. You are in the BLT community.
Lawrence is a joker.
Lawrence is a paid actor. We're paid him to shill the BLT.
Yeah.
Zombu, I love the BLT fam. Lots of alpha. Thanks, Rodrigo and Diego. It's our pleasure. We love you too, man. All right, that's cool. So
we've got 5 minutes. What can we do? 5 minutes.
5 more minutes. Go look at the. There was a request for the Nasdaq. Just do a quick review of the Nasdaq. See what you come up with.
Oh, this one is it? Nas 100.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I might have to add it to my watch list because everyone BLT is killing it all the time with it.
Yeah, and S&P as well. S&P 500.
But I need to spend some time back testing it. Actually,
yeah,
you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm so happy with the 4 pairs that I trade because I'm just killing it with them. But at the same time, there's always room to improve. You know, I can add more to the arsenal. It means more profits. You know, why limit myself?
Or just take Connor's signals on S&P 500. He's just killing it.
Yeah, I'd rather just take Connor's signals and then and just do my own analysis after. Rather, he's done all the hard work for me. So thank you, Connor. I'm gonna just start taking your signals. Why not? Okay, there's equal lows, which means this liquidity pool here is very likely to get filled. But before it fills it, it needs some fuel. It needs a bit of petrol. It needs to grab liquidity to go all the way down to the other end of that liquidity. So, oh wow, this looks really good, you know. Damn, this is so clean. No wonder Connor's killing it. Look at that. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oops, do this. Yeah, okay, yeah, you know what? This. Oh, okay, that's plan B. We really want to be looking up here somewhere around this area. Mm-hmm. And that's done. I think my logger's out soon because time has run out. There we go. Look.
Oh no, it won't.
Okay, cool. Decent trades, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice shorts. We can have a really conservative take profit around here.
So,
It definitely plays with liquidity and it moves really nice. Real estate tycoon. For real, it definitely does. What we can do as well is have a bit of a larger.
yeah, Nas on the M1, it's crazy. If you guys look at the previous live stream that I done here on Trading Nut, the previous two actually, you see me go into the Nasdaq in a lot more detail and actually forecast some very accurate reversals.
Oh my days, gosh! I'm gonna have to take this trade. Oh my days, gosh! Look at this.
Now you see why I trade it.
Look at this.
Oh, it's too much. There's too much sauce.
Oh.
Oh. He's funny. Right, I'm gonna have to take this dog for a walk. He's got a lot of energy. He needs attention.
Gosh! What a trade! Yeah, you need to take him, otherwise he's gonna piss the living room.
No, he's a good boy. He knows where to go. He's trained. He goes outside, but he wants attention now.
Yeah. Nah, this is done.
All right. Yeah, I need to go. So
yeah, go for
we'll
it.
finish off on this Nasdaq setup.
Definitely, yeah. This is a very, very juicy trade, man. All right, guys, have a good one. Nasdaq, great trade. That's a very high probability to play out.
So quick question, what's the prices for the course? The course is now, I believe, we put, yeah, let me check that quickly. I'm trying to figure it out what it is in dollars, but so it's the course itself. It has 3 modules plus some bonus videos. That pricing at £447. That's a one-off payment. That gives you full access to the course, and then you get your first month free membership. Then it's £39 a month. That comes up to about $50 a month. So the membership gives you private Discord access, live webinars, live back testing, live market analysis, post trade analysis. You get Q&A channel. There's coaching and mentoring. There's continuous support from not just the coaches, but from other more experienced BLT members. So it's literally the full package. So use that link in the description of this video, or just go to the CTI website and you'll see it. It's the Smart Money Concept Strategy Bank Level Trading. Just quick fire round questions. What platform, broker, exchange do you use to trade? So we use with CTI, we are on CBT Limited. Personally, I like to trade with IC Markets, and I like to trade with Oanda on TradingView, because they have the TradingView integration. What else? Yeah, and that's it for now. That's it for now, guys. All right, Diego, big up.
Big up, bro.
Take care. Everybody, thank you for joining. Before you go, smash that like button and share this video with other traders so that they can benefit from all the nuggets. Otherwise, we'll see you in 2 weeks here back in this channel. Or if you want to see us live next week, then we're going to be going live next week on the CTI YouTube channel. So we usually do that on a Friday. So make sure you check that out. Cool. All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks very much.
Sweet. Have a good one. Bye-bye.